Okay, this one's find a Taylor series for f of x centered at c. C is 2 in this case over here. I'm going to go to the whiteboard to do it. And the reason for that is I need some room to do it. So we're on problem number 12 now. So let me write down what f of x is. This is problem number 12. F of x is a polynomial. It's x4 plus 5x minus 1. I need to start writing down derivatives now. So what do you get? You get 4 x cubed plus 5. Now, if you make a mistake in the derivatives, it's going to be the wrong polynomial. But I do see that's 4x cubed plus 5. Let's go to second derivative. What's nice about polynomials, they're just going to disappear over time as I differentiate them. So 12 x squared, that was easy. The third derivative, what does that give you? 24x. And then the fourth derivative. And after that, it's all going to be 0. That's 24. What do I do now? Evaluate these things at the center, and the center is 2. And again, it may be tedious, but an evaluation is in order here. Let's see, 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 16, plus 10, minus 1 is 25. What do you get here? We get 4 times 8, which is 32, plus 5, which is 37. And again, these are prone to error too. What do you get there? 4 times 12, which is 48. What do you get here? 24 times 2, which is 48. What do you get here? 24. All right, what are we going to do now? Write the polynomial down. So what do we get over here? We have f of x equals x4 plus 5x minus 1. What is it going to equal? Well, let's take a look at it. It's going to be equal to 25. I just did this thing over here. Plus 37. You know what? Maybe I should do this as well. Let me write this over here. X, and the center, let me just look back, make sure I copied that right. Oh, 2, right. So x minus 2 to the 0, I'll simplify this, by the way. Then plus 37. And again, the reason I'm writing this down, so I definitely see a pattern to this. That was 37. Let's do the next one, 48. X minus 2 squared over 2 factorial. Let's do 48 now. X minus 2 cubed over 3 factorial plus 24 x minus 2 to the 4th power over 4 factorial. I want to simplify it though, and then we'll look at the key. So f of x is equal to x4 plus 5x minus 1. Let's write this down. What's the first term going to be? It's just going to be 25. Let's do the next term. What do we say? Plus 37 x minus 2. What's the next term going to be? Well, it's 48 divided by 2, which is 24. X minus 2 squared. All right? What's the next term going to be? Well, I'm looking at it, and 48 divided by 3 factorial 6, and 6 goes into 48 8 times. Then what do you get? X minus 3 cubed. Last but not least, what do you get? 24 divided by 4 factorial. And 4 factorial, let's see, 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 20. Whoa, look at it, x minus 2 to the 4th power. All right, and put a box in this over here. I want to point out, if things are correct, by the way, if you were to expand this guy over here, whoops, sorry about that. If you were to expand this guy over here, it should be exactly this thing over here. No, I'm not going to expand it. What I'm going to look at the answer key, though, and I want to see what the answer key says. All right? The answer key should be, we're looking at, let me take a look at that. I wrote it backwards, by the way, but I'll go through it. And what I mean by backwards, to me it's backwards. But let's take a look. Do I see 25? I do. Do I see x minus 2 to the fourth power? I do. Do I see 8 times x minus 2 cubed? I'm sorry, that's a 2. 3 was on my brain there. Do I see 24x minus 2 squared? I do. Do I see 37 times x minus 2? I do. I'm seeing it. Again, the reason it's written in that order is it probably should be written in that order because the original polynomial was written in descending order. Let me just tell you what I mean by that. They're starting with this term and working their way backwards. But we got all the terms, by the way. That's good enough for me. Thank you.